welcome to a new vlog. It's my last few days here in Denver. If you're new here, I travel and work remote and I bounce around to different places. So I'm actually off to Bend, Oregon. So I've actually been up since like 5:30 this morning. I did a really early morning walk with the dog and now I'm headed to Trader Joe's because I have zero food. I need like a couple things just for the next couple days. I just want to get like easy Trader Joe's kind of meals. I also want to make a flower arrangement like for the people that I'm dog house sitting for when they come back. So I want to get like a bunch of different little flowers from TJ Maxx. I've had only one cup of coffee so far. From Trader Joe's and make my own flower arrangements. We're gonna do that. There's nothing I despise more than a busy Trader Joe's, so I'm going right when it opens and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it's gonna be empty. Pray to the Trader Joe's gods for me. The whole purpose of me waking up so early is to avoid a busy Trader Joe's. And there's a lot going on today. I have a lot of work to do. And then this afternoon, one of my friends from college that I haven't seen in, I think it's literally been 8 years. She lives in Colorado Springs. So she's gonna drive into Denver. We're gonna go get lunch and explore a new area a little bit. And I'm so excited to see her. It's been way too long. Let's head out. This hat, by the way, I'll link down below. It's from Amazon. This is also Amazon. These were Walgreens. I did an Instagram reel on it, but you can find these at Walgreens. Only in store though. I haven't found them online. I am starving. Gonna get some breakfast too, probably. I got the goods. I'm so excited actually to put together this like flower arrangement, but let me show you what food I picked up. I did get a bagel for breakfast this morning from Einstein's, the one and only. Okay, I got a cinnamon sugar with cream cheese. What's interesting though is that they actually said, close up of the bagel in case you wanted one. Certain ones like blueberry cinnamon raisin, this one and a couple others actually said it had 9 grams of protein. So I asked them if they add whey to it and they checked with the baker and they said they don't. So hopefully this doesn't give me a migraine, but it has 9 grams of protein, which is pretty cool. Ginger shot, or no, turmeric. Probably did that this morning. This is the best fried rice. The Japanese style. You gotta get the Japanese style one. So good. And I figure obviously whatever I don't eat, like freezer things, they can have. So I got this because they had some here and I've been having a couple, so I just wanted to stock them up. Also wanted to stock them up on their coffee. This is the blend they get. And this is actually really, really good. I would totally buy this again. It has a really nice flavor. It's an espresso blend, but they just put it, I mean, I think they put it in the coffee machine. That's what I've been doing and it tastes really good. So I would totally get that again. It's whole bean, this one, so you have to grind it. I got some cantaloupe. I'm so excited they had these. I've never tried these and I've heard really good things. I love a good soup dumpling. The butter chicken, always the Trader Joe's go-to. I didn't want to buy like a whole thing of more cans, so I just got one thing of the cranberry clementine sparkling water. Haven't tried that flavor before. And that's it. Pretty quick. It was empty in there, so thank you, Trader Joe's. Great timing. It was totally empty and it was lovely. And I just have to say, shout out to Trader Joe's because they always have the nicest, friendliest employees working there. The guy checking me out had a pink neon Trader Joe's shirt and I was like, where can one buy that? Unfortunately, it's not for sale, but do I want a pink Trader Joe's shirt now? Yes. I'm gonna make another cup of coffee. So I've been using this stuff. I got it on Amazon as instant coffee. Listen, I actually really like instant coffee. I love the taste of Nescafe. This is good if you need instant coffee, like for traveling. These are so good to bring traveling because they're just tiny little packets. It's definitely like a weaker taste, not as strong. I put in 2 of them in 1 cup. Just a different taste than Nescafe or the Thrive Market ones because the other ones I use are the Thrive Market instant coffee. It's a little bit less strong. Oh my God, you're beautiful. These 2 were the only flower bases I could find here. So this one's very tall. I currently have them in water just until I do it. And then this one's really short and stubby. I'm gonna rinse this out though because it's looking kind of dirty. I'm trying to think of the order of operations here. I think I'm gonna get ready first. I also wanna film an Instagram reel putting together all the flowers. So kind of be looking cute for that, you know? Okay, I ended up working for a couple hours in editing. So now I really need to get going. I do need to shower, gonna wash off my face, start all over, do some quick makeup, put together the flowers, then get going to meet up with my friend. I just went to put this headband on and looked like a straight up nurse. Tell me I'm wrong. So makeup and hair is done. My lip stuff is downstairs, so I'm gonna go add that. But I just popped on some of my little outside one of the Kiss lashes. I've been mixing these two, DKNY Apple with the Rio Radiance. You guys, this combo is next level for summer. Oh my god, it's unreal. By the way, this dress I'm wearing is Abercrombie, but I actually got this from ThredUp in the last video I did with them. This video is sponsored by ThredUp, which will be coming a little later on in the vlog, but I just put this on and I was like, wait, I got this in my last order. So I just added on a little bit of the NYX lip oil with Rare Beauty Worthy liner. I think we're ready to go make some flower arrangements. Actually, do I want to add, let's add necklaces. This one is from Etsy. It's a little T. I like this one because it's longer. It's a good like layering one. Only thing is this is not quite the right bra to wear with this dress, but that's okay. My hair will cover it. This one I think is Amazon. There's them layered. Okay, change of plans. I just tried to get everything set up outside and it was just like a disaster between the shadows, the heat, and everything. So I'm gonna film it in here in the kitchen. I'm looking over on my phone because I'm filming this for Instagram. I have about 20 minutes to arrange these and film it and get different angles. We're gonna be cutting it close here, so wish me luck. Okay, I'm gonna start with the like big guys, so that these ones, just to like see what I need to fill in. Okay, so I got number one finished. I think it looks pretty good. I tried to get like different heights and fullness, alternate colors and everything. I've never done this like from scratch. That was actually really fun and like kind of therapeutic, and I love how it looks like just sitting on the counter. It's beautiful. When you get a bouquet that's this full from like the florist, this would literally be like at least $60, probably closer to $80. And this was $30 for all of the stems, but I literally have enough to make like one more. Oh no. Oh, good. I definitely have enough to make one more in this guy, but I have to go or else I'm gonna be super late. So I'm gonna do that after and just put these in water for now. Okay, so here's the second one I ended up doing last night. I think if I had one more big flower to put like right there, this one would be perfect, but I actually really like the shape of this one and how it turned out. This one, what you can do at the bottom is like do a kind of X pattern. So start with like 4 and X them, and then I could actually just like weave them around the base here so that they stay, or else all these would be like flopping over because there's nothing really to hold it in right now. The steam from my coffee is fogging up my lens right now, but I'm gonna do a little thank you card for them. I just have these are just from Dollar Tree. I got them in like a pack that I've been carrying around. Today I've got a lot to do. I'm a little stressed. I was like stressed last night, so I started packing, made that flower thing. I just have a lot to get done today. I have a lot of editing, mostly editing. I basically have to edit 2 videos and get them sent off to brands ahead of time. So I'm gonna get that done and walk the dog this morning. He's not feeling too good though. He threw up at like 4 a.m. Doesn't look like he wants to walk right now, but we'll just do a little one. And also want to clean up the house before they get home and everything. So they do have cleaners coming, but I'm gonna just like, you know, need to tidy up and everything. But seeing my friend yesterday was so nice. It's so good to catch up with people when you haven't seen them in that long, and just like how much has changed. Like she's married, has a baby now, has a whole, you know, it's just cool. And we went to the Denver Public Market, which is cute. It's very small compared to other like food markets I've seen, but it's really cute. And we got a good, we got a fried chicken sandwich that was good. We didn't really walk around the Reno area that much because we wanted to get donut, and all the donut places were closing because it was like 5 p.m. So we just like booked it to, I think it was called Lamar's. I don't know if it was just because it was the end of the night, but they were pretty bad. They were like super dry, but that seemed like one of the best rated places. The other was Voodoo, but like Voodoo's from Oregon, so I've been to Voodoo a lot. Maybe it was just, you know, an off day because it was the end of the day for them. Cheers to a productive day. All right, I've got a summer clothing haul for you. You should see all the colors I'm about to show you. You will see. But this stuff is thrifted from ThredUp, so I wanted to thank ThredUp for continuing to support my channel and sponsoring a portion of today's video. I've worked with ThredUp for years and years and years now on my channel, and that's because I think it's just such a cool concept. And if you're someone who like dreads going to the thrift store and you want to shop secondhand, but you feel like it's a project going into an actual thrift store, you have to like sort through stuff. ThredUp's the world's online largest thrift store, so they make it super easy. You just go on their app, you can sort by color, you can have your sizes saved, you can search by brand, and that's what I usually do. I just search by my favorite brands on there. I look Nike, Express, Lulu's, Abercrombie. I just type in the brands I know I already typically like. My sizes are saved, and then everything comes up and I just get to shopping. Got this cute top on there, and I'm going to show you a few of my other things and try them on. But if you want to get 40% off your entire order, if this is your first order, you can get 40% off. That's more than usual. Usually it's like 30% off. So this time they're giving you guys 40% off. I'll have the link down below, the code TaylorW. It's linked right at the top of the description box. Let me show you a few things that I thrifted and found. I'm so excited about some of the pieces I found. I'm not going to show you all of these or try all of them on. I'm just going to try on a few of my favorites for you. I got some really good brands this time. I have Adidas, Show Me Your Moo Moo. I found this Show Me Your Moo Moo dress. Zara. Okay, first off, love this. Look at this cute Adidas crop tee with like the flower embroidery right here. The estimated original price on this one was $51, and I got it for $21.99. And then I have it with this cute pink skirt. I love skirts. Big skirt gal, because you don't have to worry about it like flying up. Shorts underneath. I think this one's cute, nice and flouncy. The estimated original price on this one was $38, and I got it for $16.99. I have a strong suspicion this next one's gonna be my favorite. This one's a little big on the top, so I'm like tucking the fabric under a little bit, but I don't think you can tell since it's like ruched anyway. I might get it altered because I do really like this one. This one's a really cute, just like flouncy kind of dress. It's chiffon material, but the estimated original price on this one was $38, and I got it for $17.99. And this one actually still has the tag on it too. It's from Francesca's. Where are you? Here's the tag. It's still on there. I love this style of dress with like the poofy sleeves. I'm filming these try on clips in like 25 different areas trying to find the right spot. This one's H&M. The estimated original price is $25, and I got it for $15.99. Love it. Friggin' love the color. It's like silky, comfortable, and this is Zara. And there's something about certain Zara materials are just so nice, you know what I mean? Like it feels like Zara. And I like that it's baggy, but it actually has like weirdly a little bit of shape. I don't know how. I feel like this is me in a shirt. This one, the estimated original price is $19, and I got it for $12.99. And then I have it with this jean skirt, which is a pretty little thing, and the estimated original price on this one is $48, and I got it for $14.99. And this is nice. It has like a nice stretch to it. So again, if you want to get an extra 40% off your first order, you can use the code TaylorW. The link is down below at the top of the description box. So I actually just filmed a different sit down video, which is definitely already up by the time this one goes up. Well, let me just show you the disaster of what happens when you're filming. Here's just a little bit. I was filming on top of that cutting board with the 2 baking pans under there. So I've got some cleaning to do. Excuse me, how are your legs this cute? Update on the iced coffee. It's growing on me. Let me show you the exact one I used. I'm liking this. I definitely like it better than Stoke. Definitely like it better than Trader Joe's. I feel like it's up there with me with the Starbucks one. The Starbucks, I like the medium roast, like the green cap Starbucks cold brew. Okay, so this is my makeup bag, and this is the one that was from Ulta. I don't think they sell it anymore. I found it, I think, on Nordstrom at one point. It's the Tartan and Twine brand. I'll link it down below if I can find the link. I love this thing because it opens flat. It fits a ton of stuff. I've been testing so much makeup lately and also have a lot that I'm like waiting to do speed reviews on. So I just have a lot of makeup with me right now. So I ordered another, I have more stuff over here and some foundations, but I ordered this bag as like a second one just to put, I think I'm gonna put the stuff I'm like actively either trying or gonna be doing a video on in here. So I'm gonna kind of like reorganize. I just have a lot of stuff right now. So this bag is from Amazon. It has this like white checkered print and a gold zipper, and I love the inside color, and it's also wipeable on the inside, which is really nice. This one lays flat. I've seen so many people talking about this like style of bag right now, and the nice thing is that because it lays flat, you can just like see everything. I mean, this bag lays flat too, so that is one thing I like about it. There's a couple zippers. These don't feel like the best made quality, but the outside feels really nice. So we'll see. We'll see if I like this bag. But sometimes I can just, you know, forget the sea of, wait, because I'm not taking those. In the sea of makeup when I'm getting ready, sometimes it's just like easy to forget. It's interesting because the middle compartment doesn't go all the way down, so it does just kind of like slide around. Like it's not sewn to the bottom, so if you have like an eyeliner, it could kind of squeak through there, if you know what I mean. All of these lashes, I do want to try these, not these ones together. Where's the, I don't even know where the Kiss one is, but these are like the lash extension kind of thing. Okay, that is much better. We've got this guy, and then I'll show you this one. So this is what I'm talking about. This thing doesn't, it's not sewn in, so it like kind of separates it. Just sitting here editing a video. This one's up by the time you're seeing this video for sure, but I just wanted to ask you guys, do you feel like my intro song, I'll play it for you right here. Do you feel like that still fits my channel? You know, when you've heard a song, like, or you've heard something for so long that now I can't even tell how it sounds. I was just playing it back and I was like, do I need to change, should I change my intro song, or is that still good? Should I shorten it? Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the intro song? I don't know. Let me know. I'm starting to watch, as I do stuff, the Bachelorette premiere. It blows my mind that still, like, I don't know how the FTC hasn't cracked down on this, but still, there's no disclosure on the screen whatsoever when the friggin' Bachelorette is, I mean, this is fully sponsored by Maybelline. They did an ad with, what's his face, Joe and I forget her name, before this for Maybelline with the Bachelorette, and then there's nothing, no disclosure saying that this is sponsored at all. It's so wild. Right, I am about to be double drinking here. I've got my La Colombe. I think this is the best like to-go coffee kind of thing, you know, that you can get at like Whole Foods or something. It's so creamy. Then I've got a green juice. If it's up to me, listen, I'll have like 3 drinks at a time. So I thought we'd have a little rooftop coffee chat about Denver because I have lots of thoughts. I also brought my Kindle up here, so I'm gonna do a little reading. I feel like throughout this entire nomad thing, living in different places, it's always the cities that you don't hear the best things about that are the most shocking to me, and maybe that's why. I don't know. This whole thing has taught me, like, don't listen to what people say about cities for the most part, or like their reputations. I think there's good in a lot of places. Like, every city has pros and cons, and there's definitely ones I like more than others for sure. A lot of the places that I've liked the most have completely surprised me and are very unexpected. So Denver is one of those places that, I don't know, I just personally never hear good things about. You hear great things about Colorado in general. If you're into outdoorsy things, like, Colorado is, you know, prime. But Denver, the city itself, you never really hear good things about. Everyone knows it for like the massive airport, but other than that, no one's like raving about the city of Denver. It reminds me very similarly to Seattle, where if you only went downtown, I do think Seattle's downtown is way cuter than Denver's downtown, but a lot of people come to Seattle and only go downtown, and it's like, that is not Seattle. That's like literally you're seeing like 2% of Seattle. Locals never really go downtown, like rarely, unless you have like people coming into town. But the best parts of Seattle are outside of downtown. Green Lake, Capitol Hill, Ballard, Fremont, like those are the places where people live, where it's cute, it's neighborhoody, good food. That's where you want to go. And I feel like maybe that's what's happening with Denver, is like people are coming to downtown Denver and that's their experience of Denver. But what I've found, thanks to you guys who have sent me some recommendations on places to go, and just a couple people I do know, a couple people here, which has been actually really nice. But if you check out the like surrounding neighborhoods in Denver, it totally reminds me of Seattle. Some really cool neighborhoods, like Sloan Lake reminds me exactly of Green Lake. If you're wanting a good walk, go to Sloan Lake. It's beautiful. There's tons of like restaurants and stuff around it too. Beautiful houses. Oh my god, just driving through the neighborhoods here, and I'm keeping in mind that it is beautiful weather. It's sunny, everything's green right now. Obviously I know Denver gets snow and gets like, the green goes away, I'm aware, but right now driving through the neighborhoods and stuff, it is beautiful. It reminds me of like driving through Seattle and parts of Portland, but like the best neighborhoods. Obviously there's not great neighborhoods as well. I went to the Highlands area because one of my friends suggested doing that. That neighborhood is so cute. Oh my god, tons of cute little restaurants, coffee shops. Cherry Creek, I can remember if it's Cherry Hill or Cherry Creek. I mean, that's like a super ritzy neighborhood, and it's very spread out like Seattle. I'm used to that. Like I'm used to driving 20-25 minutes, to get around. And I do want to mention some of the pros and cons that I've heard from you guys. I always ask on Instagram if I like a city. I'm like curious to hear people's opinions on living there. So I have kind of like everyone's gathered thoughts that I'm gonna share with you guys in case you're also curious about Denver and like where Denver is for me right now as far as like would I potentially move here. Traffic is something that's so subjective. I found like, I mean, when I mentioned Atlanta, that was like the number one thing people talked about. And yeah, if you're going like out of the perimeter, yes. But if you grow up or if you live somewhere like LA or Seattle, I mean, traffic's all relative. It's like what you're used to. So I've heard though that Denver traffic is like horrendous, especially, trying to get to the airport or something, like leave way in advance because you just never know. But that's how it is in Seattle. Like it can take 45 minutes to get from one part of Seattle to the other, and it's like 3 miles away. So I'm pretty used to that. Like that doesn't super bother me. Luckily I don't have to commute to work, so it's like I usually can kind of time it in like off hours. But that was a con for Denver that people mentioned. I'm gonna do the cons first and then we'll go into the pros. Another con is it's not super diverse. It's pretty white. It's also pretty expensive, and like looking at it compared to other cities, it's still cheaper. Like rent is still cheaper than, Seattle and obviously New York and like other cities, but it can get really expensive. Oh my god, you're so cute. The real estate, like looking at buying here, I always do this in cities. I look at Zillow and realtor.com. It is expensive. It is very expensive to, be in like the cute areas. It's like up there with Seattle pricing for housing. I mean, it's expensive. I knew Boulder was expensive, but I didn't realize Denver was that expensive as well. The housing in general, it's just like kind of hard to find an apartment or just expensive, just, housing overall, which that's kind of, it's like everywhere right now. And then the food, so first I heard basically everyone was saying like the food scene is horrible, Denver has shitty food, but then also people say like you just need to find the places, like it just takes a little more effort to find the good places. I had a friend who lived here for a couple years. She sent me a whole list of like good food. She was like, she didn't agree with that at all. Like she was like, there are good food places here, you just kind of have to find them. If you're like a foodie, let me know what you think of the Denver food scene or just Denver food in general. But just driving around, and it's Saturday or Sunday? Whatever. It's the weekend morning right now. Places were packed. Everyone's sitting out on the patio, cute restaurants, cute vibe. Reminded me a little bit of Chicago with like the patio brunchy kind of thing. I love how, I guess we're getting into the pros. Do we have any other cons? Let me think. Yeah, I think those were the main cons that people mentioned. I already talked a little bit about this on Instagram stories, so they're on a highlight too. But now let's get into the pros. So this is a combo of my thoughts and what I've heard from the general consensus, aka you guys on Instagram. Pros is that if you're an outdoorsy person, if you like hiking, skiing, Denver is where it's at because there are so many beautiful places close by. There's also, I've done like 3 or 4 good hikes within like 25 minutes of Denver. There's Golden, Colorado, there's Breckenridge, there's so many Rocky Mountains, so many places relatively close by where if you're into outdoorsy stuff, it's pretty unreal. One thing I was kind of like worried about is, and I was talking to my friend about this, who lives here, I feel like if you live in Denver, you kind of have to snowboard or ski and like be into that. I used to snowboard got my accident. It's not in the cards anymore, let me tell you. So I love snow. I love being in the snow, and I like doing other snow things, but like skiing and snowboarding is not gonna be me. So I was kind of worried, like, am I gonna have things to do here for half the year if I'm not into like skiing and snowboarding? And it seems like everyone is. She was basically like, as long as you're into hiking or like something else. She hikes in the snow, and I was like, yeah, I'm down for that. The thing is, it's sunny, so even though it's snowy, it is like the weather is pretty moderate as far as other places that have 4 seasons. It still is sunny like 300 days of the year, which is unreal, and that makes such a difference. Coming from Seattle and having lived in Oregon, having sun makes such a difference. I don't really care about the cold or snow. It's like, I feel like the sun is just, yeah, everyone's in a better mood. People are like out, whatever. A big pro for me is that pretty much everyone said that people are friendly. A lot of people move here, and it's easy to meet friends, and that is a rare thing in a city. Like, there's a handful of places where I've heard that from you guys, and I've like experienced that too. Like Austin is one of them, very easy to meet people. Seattle, I still think, is by far the most unfriendly city out of anywhere I've been, unfortunately. Love Seattle itself, but yeah, not friendly. Denver, seems like the consensus is there's a lot of like groups to meet people. A lot of people are moving here from the Midwest specifically. Yeah, it's pretty friendly and pretty outgoing, easy to meet people. So that's like a huge pro to me. Having experienced the Seattle freeze and all of that, like that's definitely something I'm looking for in a city. Hold on, gotta clear my memory card. And the other thing is, and I thought this was interesting because I've never heard this about other cities, like when I asked this question, a lot of people on Instagram said, and actually my friend said this too, it's very like just accepting, like non-judgmental. People are friendly, but also it's not that like fake friendliness, and it's just kind of like do whatever you want. Love that too. Other pros, I mean, this is kind of a pro and a con, is the Denver airport. Obviously it's a huge international airport, so tons of flights, but because of that, it also is like, you know, it's a hectic airport, usually has tons of delays, can take a long time to get to, but having like a huge international airport is a plus for me if I want to travel a lot from here. I personally love how friggin' green it is right now, and I've heard in the fall it's insane. I love green cities. Like that was one of the things with Atlanta for me. It's just so green and beautiful. There's tons of parks. It really just has that like Seattle, Portland feel, but like a little different. I can't explain it. Very active city. People are out and about. I don't know, you guys. I think Denver is like up there now on the US cities of places I would potentially live. I'm kind of shocked. I am shocked because so far it's been all of the places that I've least suspected that it would be somewhere that I would consider moving that have like pleasantly surprised me. So I'm thinking about maybe like coming back to Denver, staying for a few months after the holidays, because right now I don't have plans after the holidays. Would love to know your thoughts on living here, especially if you're someone who has moved here from another place. Like, how was your experience just with moving here, everything? I'm liking it. We will see. You know, I have my Spain idea and then I have my US idea, so we'll see which one ends up happening. Actually, I don't know if I ever even said thank you or like talked about this, but this video right here, thank you so much for all of your comments and feedback and ideas. I just like wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on everything, and a lot of your comments gave me like a lot of clarity and just different ideas on things I could do in the next couple years. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you because that like truly helped. I think I am gonna do a video talking all about doing what I've been doing for the last couple years. So if you have any specific questions that you want me to answer in that video, feel free to leave those down below. But I think I'm gonna end off this vlog here. We'll have the link for ThredUp down below so you can check them out. If you want to do some online thrifting, you can use the code TaylorW for 40% off your first order. So that's down below in the description box. If you want to follow along kind of in more real time, you can do that over on Instagram. It's just @TaylorWynn. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.